Hi, I'm Anushree. So I will be doing the introduction for our assignment. We have chosen question number 2, which is, in our opinion, what may be the problem or behaviors we are likely to face from secondary school students when we become future teachers. So for the introduction, it's that teachers will encounter diverse range of behaviors from students compared back in years. This explains that teachers nowadays from secondary school are encountering so much problem compared to 5-10 years before this. Children are getting pampered caused by various of reasons, like for example, they might be an only child in their family, or only girl or only boy in the family. They might have less number of siblings, or they might be the first grandchild of the family, so they might be getting so pampered by the family, which makes the students to behave how the society doesn't want them to behave. Like for example, vandalizing the school, being very rude to teacher. And also this is caused by variety of factors, for example, individual experience, social dynamics, and stages of growth. So the common problem behaviors among secondary school students is skipping classes, lack of attention in the classroom, bullying, students who are mentally fighting with their depressions and emotions. So the first point talks about skipping classes, which explains that when a student skips a classes, definitely the teacher is going to have less number of students, which makes the teacher to not follow her exact lesson plan, and that will make the class less interesting because the lesson plan holds the whole number of students in the classroom. If like from 30 students, 10 student misses the class, the class will number of students will get very less, which will be hard for the teacher to pursue to the activity she or he have planned for the day on the subject. And the next point is lack of attention in the classroom. This also plays a very big part for teachers, because once a student is not paying attention for what the teacher is teaching, that will be hard for both teacher and student, which is like when the teacher is explaining, the students are lacking of attention. Like for example, they might be talking with their friends, they will get diverted, so this will be hard for the learning phase. And the next point goes to bullying. Bullying is one of the very common problem happens in secondary school, where one will be the bully, one who will be the one who's bullied. So the bully becomes a bully because he or she don't have someone to listen to them. They might be bullied by their parents without getting known, so they might bully their classmates or schoolmates, and they will get a kind of satisfying feeling, or they might be happy from getting by bullying someone, for example their schoolmate, classmate, or their friends. The bully becomes a bully because becomes the one who has been bullied, because they might be someone who's having problem in family also, because the parents might be very loud to them and they are not used to talk back with their parents, or even their siblings who's very rude or very abusive towards them. That will make them as a silent person, makes the bully to get more satisfied with the bully that he or she is doing to the one who is getting bullied. So the last point is students who are mentally fighting with their depression and emotions. This also explains and relates with the point bullying, because when someone is mentally depressed or their emotion is not stable, they will behave like they are someone who's mentally unstable. For example, even for someone who's doing vandalism, they might not have given a place to come out with their own words, to talk freely, to share their opinions. So they might be just vandalizing over the school, over the class, and they might be getting happy or satisfied from it. So that's my point for common problems in secondary school faced by teacher. Thank you.
Good day, sir. I'm Privyashini. Today, I will be presenting about the changes in student problems over the past 30 years. As you can see in this slide, um, first point is access to information, where students those days couldn't access to information because they have limited access to information, where they have to go to manual libraries and they have to use manual textbooks and also worksheets. But as we can see now, the information, the access to information and the internet access now is worldwide, where these students can really access to worldwide information such as online libraries and online researches and everything. For example, Google Scholar, where these students they can research about any articles that they like or they wanted to do for their assignment purposes. Not only that, those day students they their mode of learning is only books, textbooks, and also worksheets, manual libraries. Okay, this way, those day students they can't really get everything. They only can find things, for example, uh, magazines or facts only from a book, but they don't know in outer worlds. But now in 21st century, these students are more exposed to technologies and also informations. And yeah, that's it from me, sir. Now I will pass it to Jeka.
Okay, good day, sir. My name is Jagadishwari. So, I'm going to present about peer pressure in over the past 30 years. Okay, for the first point, peer pressure was typically increased on students. So, in terms of social norms, students needs to follow the norm of behavior, appearance, and social interaction with and student need to fit in their peers to more fit in their standard. And and for the second point is it had a huge impact on social connection, educational setting, and local communities, which is peer pressure was significantly impact on social connection, educational setting, and local communities in past 30 years, because they the students are not really engaged in certain behavior, in for example in academic performance, behavior, and other choices. Okay, for the last point is absence of extensive social media platform. Okay, in social media platform play a significant role in uh, in peer pressure, to extensive reach and influence. So overall, the media platform in peer pressure, it should be uh, exposed more in students to idealize their context of behavior and fostering their cultural of comparison. That's all from me, sir. Thank you.
Hi, good afternoon. My name is Tugilash Ravindran. I'll be presenting about strategies to solve these problems. There are 7 strategies that my group have been researched about. For the first one, understanding student needs, which is like the teacher must make friends with the students by being caring and approachable so the students will fully trust the teacher. And the second point is engaging students in learning. Incorporate real life examples like real situational examples to the students. Apply it into the lessons so it will be easier for the students to understand. And thirdly, addressing absenteeism, which is like if the student is constantly taking leave, like implement strategies to encourage regular attendance, such as like take into account students' attendance and tell them that they will be receiving any awards and rewards if their attendance is full. And following point is tackling bullying. Foster open dialogue about bullying prevention and aware them from bullying, and more like just like give moral support, like tell them to do not bully, like go against bullying. Following point, managing defiant behavior. Offer opportunities for students to express their emotions and concerns, like be a like uh, be a counselor for your students in the classroom. And the other point is supporting mental well-being. Create a safe and supportive environment, which is a classroom, where students feel comfortable with you and discuss their emotional struggles. So the students will believe you fully, and it is easier for them to adapt with their education. And the last point is collaborating for success. Involve parents and guardians in addressing students' issues and fostering a positive learning environment means uh, make their parents know about their about their results, about their progress, and also their guardians know about what is the performance rate of the student. And that's all for my part. Thank you.
Good evening, sir. My name is Mitra Ashlin, and today I'm going to talk about the different problems that were faced by students 30 years ago and the 21st century. So, 30 years ago, teachers and students were struggling with limited access of information. They were always dependent on traditional materials and resources such as textbook, workbook, and the library. And this created difficulties due to the lack of unavailable materials. On the other hand, introductions of the internet in the 21st century is a stark contrast because in the 21st century they were easy to access workbook, textbook, and online libraries to provide teachers and students with easy access to vast amount of global information. The digital revolution has learning by giving students instant access worldwide of varieties resources. With this effectiveness of online resources, students can get information faster and manage their time more effectively. So that's all for me, sir. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Muhammad Joseph Fazan bin Muhammadi. So I'm going to continue in points about the difference of problem that have been faced by students 30 years ago and also currently. So for the first point is a lot of students become bogged down in the repetitive nature of lectures and homework. Why? Because of students too attached about their academic path. But there are also a lot of solution. So first is using interactive teaching strategies. So by that, maybe teachers could think about a fun activities that can be made in the classroom, and also taking breaks. So maybe for teachers in class, they can give the student maybe 10 minutes break because students also need breaks. And the next point is ongoing requirement for online material and visual instruction. As we know, a lot of material that student needs are online, but unfortunately, their gadget is very outdated because of lack of money and also lack of supplies. So By that, they can purchasing dependable gadgets and developing proactive digital habits like routine software upgrades and also backup. So by that, they can keep in touch about the material that they can use. That's all from me. Thank you.